When I was a mere child, my mother, that's Violante, you must let me call her so, she brought a neighbor's child of my own age to play with me of rainy afternoons. And since there hung a tapestry on the wall, we two agreed to find each other out among the figures. Tisbe, that is you, with half moon on your hair knot, spear in hand, flying but no wings, only the great scarf blown to a bluish rainbow at your back. Call off your hound and leave the stag alone. And there you are, Pompilia, such green leaves, flourishing out of your 5 finger ends, and all the rest of you so brown and rough. Why is it you are turned a sort of tree? You know the figures were never ourselves, though we nicknamed them so. Thus, all my life, as well what was, as what, like this, was not. Looks old, fantastic, and impossible. I touch a fairy thing that fades and fades. Beside, up to my marriage, 13 years were, each day happy as the day was long. This may have made the change too terrible. I know that when Violante told me first the cavalier she meant to bring next morn, who I must also let take, kiss my hand, would be at San Lorenzo the same eve and marry me. Tisbe had told me that the slim young man with wings at head and wings at feet, and sword threatening a monster in our tapestry, would eat a girl, else was a cavalier. And so the next dark eve of December's deadest day, how it rained through our street in the lion's mouth, and the bit of Corso cloaked round, covered close. I was like something strange or contraband, and to blink San Lorenzo up the aisle, my mother keeping hold of me so tight, I fancied we were come to see a corpse before the altar, which she pulled me toward. There we found waiting an unpleasant priest, which proved the brother, not our parish friend, but one with a mischief-making mouth and eye, Paul, who I know since to my cost. And then I heard the heavy church door lock out help behind us. I was now a wife, and at our own house door, Violante whispered, "Girl brides never breathe a word." And I chuckled. How would Tisbe laugh outright were it not impudent for brides to talk? If God yet have a servant, man a friend, the weak a savior, and the vile a foe, let him be present by the name invoked, Giuseppe Maria Caponsacchi. Could he be here now, how he would speak for me. I had been miserable 3 drear years in that dread palace, and lay passive when I first learned there could be such a man. Marriage making for the earth, with gold so much, birth, power, repute so much, or beauty, youth so much, and lack of these. In marriage, they are man and wife at once. Could we by a wish have what we will and get the future now? Would we wish aught done undone in the past? So let him wait God's instant men call years. Meantime, hold hard by truth and his great soul. Through such souls alone, God's stooping shows sufficient of his light for us in the dark to rise by. And I rise.